Ever wondered if there are rules in space, not just for astronauts, but for the mega corporations and governments now racing to conquer the final frontier? Well, there's a new playbook in town, and it's called the Astra Carta. So, what exactly is the Astra Carta? Launched in June 2023 at Buckingham Palace by King Charles III's Sustainable Markets Initiative, it's essentially a roadmap for a sustainable future in space. Think of it as an eco-friendly guide for everything from satellites and space travel to asteroid mining. The goal is to encourage everyone, private companies, governments, you name it, to think ethically and long-term about our activities beyond Earth. The name itself is a pretty big clue. Astra means stars, and Carta harks back to the historic Magna Carta, the great charter that laid down principles of law and rights centuries ago. In the same spirit, the Astra Carta aims to establish a set of guiding principles for the new frontier of space. It's not a legally binding treaty, but a voluntary pledge, a promise to be good stewards of the cosmos. So, what's inside this cosmic rulebook? At its heart, the Astra Carta focuses on responsible stewardship. It calls for protecting near-Earth orbit from becoming a giant junkyard of space debris, ensuring our exploration of other planets is ethical, and making the space industry more inclusive and accountable. A key feature is its heavy emphasis on the private sector. It's a direct call to companies to integrate sustainability into their business models, not just leaving it to governments to figure out. The Astra Carta also has its own seal, designed by the legendary Sir Jony Ive, the mind behind many of Apple's iconic designs. It's a beautiful symbol that visually connects it to its sister initiative, the Terra Carta, which focuses on sustainability here on Earth. And importantly, it's designed as a living document. This means it will be updated annually to keep up with the mind-boggling pace of technological change and the evolving realities of the space industry. Now for the big question: does it actually have any teeth? The short answer is no, not in a legal sense. The Astra Carta isn't a treaty that can be enforced in an international court. Compliance relies on voluntary participation and the power of public and investor pressure. There's no built-in penalty system if a company that signs on violates the principles. Any consequences would come from other existing laws or perhaps damage to their reputation. So, why does it matter? Because it's a powerful signal. It addresses the growing alarm about space debris, overcrowded orbits, and the potential for environmental damage far from home. It has shifting the conversation from seeing space as just a resource to be exploited to viewing it as a shared environment we all have a responsibility to protect. By creating this framework, the Astra Carta can influence real-world decisions. Investors might start favoring companies that align with its principles. Governments could use it as a blueprint for future regulations. It has a first step in building a global consensus on what it means to be a responsible actor in space. It's an attempt to write the rules before the new frontier becomes a chaotic, lawless Wild West. So, while it may not be a galactic constitution just yet, the Astra Carta is a crucial, modern charter that shows how global leaders are trying to formalize ethics in the rapidly expanding space industry. It has a vision for a future where our journey to the stars is guided not just by profit, but by principle. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the rules of space fascinating, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to see more. See you in the next video.